Around a year ago, I was diagnosed with what's called ulcerative colitis. I started having symptoms about 15 months ago. I lost quite a bit of weight. I didn't tell Cedar about it because I thought I could figure it out, but it finally got bad enough where I had to go to a specialist. I'm hesitant to even talk about it now, but I want to put things into perspective if possible. Monday started out as one of the worst days I've had in quite some time. Over the last year, I've been on a pretty strong medication. I've had fleeting moments of relief, but for the most part, things haven't changed that much. I've tried to get off the medication because in my mind the medication is actually worse than having ulcerative colitis. But it got so bad I had to start taking the medication again. I get incredibly weak, and during this process the decision making is not the best. I nearly cut my leg open with a chainsaw. After recognizing that I shouldn't be running a chainsaw when I'm this weak, I jumped in the excavator and made an attempt to clean up around the front gate before the next snowstorm comes in. I put my food on the stove to warm up and went to work around the front gate. I ended up knocking the front gate off the hinges and burning my lunch. Somewhere in the middle of that, I called Cedar and told her to get the kids together and we would go to the hot springs. After a good soaking in the hot springs, hoping that would give me some sort of relief, I found a truck on the local internet that I thought I had to have. The price was right. I've been looking for a more heavy-duty truck that I could potentially make into a plow truck, and it wasn't that far away. There was a pretty nasty storm headed my way. I wanted to get down there and get the truck, get back home, and get off the road. After looking the truck over, I quickly realized this truck was in better shape than old Rusty Red. Now I'm thinking that it's time to sell old Rusty Red and build up the gray truck. The gray truck's a 1985 F-250 with 118,000 original miles. Cedar wasn't crazy about me getting another project, and frankly I won't do a whole lot to it until the shop is done, but I bought the truck. The storm came in and laid down another foot of snow. But the difference between this storm and most other storms is the temperature was about 20 degrees during the snowstorm. So everything under the snow froze first and created a layer of ice, and then this powder came down on top of it. I couldn't get my truck up the driveway with that snow sitting on top of it. I built old Rusty Red to handle just about any situation that gets thrown at me up here. It's an incredibly dependable and durable truck, but like I said, I'm getting the itch to build something again. The new gray truck may have a date with a Cummins diesel in the near future. But I promised Cedar I'd finish the house and build the shop first. I spent the day cleaning up most of the snow, and I ran the plow truck up and down the road 3 or 4 times. Terrell from Busted Wagon Ranch took his backhoe and really widened the road out. This has made a huge difference with the plow truck. I ran the plow truck up and down 4 different times, and it ran great. It's still running a little bit rich, but it didn't stall one time, and it never once stopped. In the back of my head, I kept thinking about a snowblower that I saw on Facebook. Somebody listed a snowblower for sale locally for a few $100 that was a 3-point snowblower designed for the back of a tractor. The problem in my mind with these type of snowblowers is the fact that you have to drive backwards to make them work. While thinking about this snowblower, I've convinced myself that I could build some sort of a contraption that would fit on the front of a truck and be used in a way where we could drive forward instead of backwards. I drove out to the guy's house and looked it over and quickly realized I needed to take it home. I ended up getting it for $150. I couldn't say no for that price. I'll get it back up to the ranch, throw it on Terrell's tractor, run it down the road a couple times, and see just in fact how long it takes us to clear the road. But my thoughts are that this will be used only when the snowpack on both sides of the road gets so tall that it compromises the width of the road. I don't think this is something we'll have to use very often, but for $150, this is something I'm happy to have sitting up here just in case we need it.